Hi guys, this is Lisa from Local King Roberts and welcome to my channel. Today I have something not really stamping but some great car making technique to share with you. So you can see I got a bunch of a car in front of me. What is this? This is actually is a swap project. So a lot of you guys probably know I'm semi-retired, so I don't really do a lot of show, and I got some times now. So beside I prepare my workshop or design the new stamps, I actually get to reconnect with my old friends, the friends that I used to hang with before I started my own business. So the last swap is probably 14 years ago. I quit to do the swap when I start my own business because I don't want to my friend they feel like oh they have to shop on me and support my business, and I don't like to mix the business with the personal life together. So when I start my business and also the show life is pretty busy, so I kind of disconnect with all my car making friends. So last time, but I know they still doing the car swap every 3 months or 4 months. There's a group of probably 10 to 15 people, and I haven't seen them more than 15 years. The last time I did car swap, I just started my business, and then now after 15 years I'm doing the car swap with them. I am retired. So can you believe time flies? So I'm exciting to see all my friends, and this is a car project that I prepare for my swap. So I would like to share with you guys what did I do beside the stamping part. So I am using these the eyes have a stamp set. They come with the die cut, and the die cut have the double die cut. So I just love the cute animal, but cute and childish, they are pretty much different. So I like a cute stuff, like especially like baby animals. So they got the detailed die cut. They also got the backing die cut, and all the die cut I have some extra part is pop out. So I use these the eyes have a stamp set, and I'm going to share with you guys because this one is just like a stamp in die cut it, and I just use my magic mushroom kind of rub some color. And of course, if you like to coloring with markers, you can do that too. So this is not today's video. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about, did you see those beautiful skeleton leaf? And I want to share with you when I make this car, what kind of issue I had and how I solved the problem. And especially if you are doing some car swap when you need to make a lot of a car, some great tips you might enjoy. Okay, so this is what to do. We have 11 people doing the car swap, so we have to make 11 cards, and then because I use this set, I use a few of different character, and some of them have these funky eyes, and so what I did is, but I can't put the eyes for these rabbit. It looks very funny. So what I do is I put the two already made inside the package, so that way they can have those funky eyes. You know what's funny? Most of my friends, they don't really follow my Facebook or my social media. I don't know is that good or bad, because so I don't worry if they watch this video. Okay, so I want to talk about some car making technique. So first, we are going to talk about this skeleton leaves. So I remember when I was a kid, and at our chemistry class, our teacher used to show us how to make those skeleton leaf, but I totally forget how to do it. So I went to Amazon, and I checked. I bought this pack, and I think it is probably $15 Canadian dollars, and they got 100 of this one. So when I want to order these leaf, I was debating because they have at least one have a no color one. They also have other one have a color. So the one they have a color, they come with 10 different colors. And then I thought some of the color, I don't think so I will use it. And then so I said, okay, I'm going to order these the natural color one, and then I'm going to color myself. So they arrive pretty soon and they are kind of like that. And then I try to color them. Okay, so this is the first attempting. I was a color with a reinker. Okay, and then it's pretty easy. What I do is I just grab one piece um, laminated sheet, prefer plastic, so that way you don't wasting your ink. You can use the ink pad, kind of just patting ink it. So I was very easily to color 10 of them. Took me probably 5 minutes to do that, and then the problem appeared. So when I try to glue my leaf on top, because it's a reinker and they are water bases, as soon when they touch as soon as these leaf touch the glue, they start to bleed, and then it make my card so ugly. But luckily I only did one. So I said, oh, that's not going to work. So what am I going to do? And I was thinking I need a permanent ink. So I have a permanent ink like a stays on. What else is a permanent ink? So I was using stays on ink, but stays on ink I only have black and brown, some other color. I don't really have a pretty green. So I said, okay, that's not going to work. And then, ding, I found out I have some alcohol reinker. Aha! This is awesome. So you can do, I just want to show you how to do that. And then when you use the alcohol ink, you don't have to worry about the bleed, okay? So you just grab a few of them. Some, they come with 100 sheets, but some of them have some problem. So this one, I can still use it. This is the reinker. I can still use it, but I probably have to save it for some other card that I have to be very careful. I maybe have to use a clear tape or clear glue that you cannot use a glue because they will bleed. Okay, so I'm going to just put it back. I just want to show you how to color with the alcohol ink. And then the best part is when you buy those the plain color one, the natural color one, you can color as many color you want. You can coordinate it. I think it's too many. You can coordinate it. You can choose the color. So I'm going to just choose maybe 3. And then the best part is you can make a more than one color. So let's see this one is actually, you can see there is a light green and the dark green. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so that's the first things. Solve your problem. Okay, and then I'm not going to put the link on my Amazon. I don't get those affiliate link or whatever. So you guys just go to Google it and check the skeleton leaf. They will pop out. I will recommend you guys get the just nature color one and the color you want. So I have some inexpensive makeup sponge. Don't use your magic mushroom because, or you can use your black one, because the ones when they got the color, you won't be able to clean it. So I'm going to just kind of put some some alcohol reinker on top. Okay, and you can just use the makeup sponge, kind of just tapping it. Okay, pretty easy. See, I use a full drip and then I already get a few color. And then I am going to do some green. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to just kind of stack them together. So that I think that way they just ink better. Okay, and I'm going to just do a little bit green here. Voila! You can create as many as color. See, I kind of just dab it, and then that's it. that's how I create the color skeleton leaf. Even though, so you kind of have to work a little bit fast. So because on your sponge, you still have some ink, right? So you kind of just dab it, make most of use your ink. Voila! That's beautiful color skeleton leaf, and then you don't have to worry about when you glue it, when the glue touch it, it's not going to bleed. And then for cleaning your alcohol ink, the best things is the sanitize. So they can clean your alcohol very easy. Okay, so the next I'm going to share another stuff with you. So because this skeleton leaf is so fine, right? And then you want to glue it. So I have the fine tip glue, and I can just draw a line and I can glue these leaf on top, right? But I say, well, that kind of take a while, and then I did it. It grew. It didn't bleed, and then I found something. So you can take a look. My sample card. See, oh, the glitter on top. That was a oops. So I was going to use this fine glue, but this fine glue have a very thin tube, right? And then they have one of these pin, and I am getting old. So I have a problem to put that pin back to the tube. So I try to use as last as I can. So, and then also if you don't put it back right away, they will dry. So I said, okay, got to find some other stuff. So I was looking for this nouveau, okay, the clear one. So, and then when I pick up the clear one, something dropped on the floor. Oh, so when I pick up the clear one, I accidentally pick up the one with glitter. And then I put on top, and I found out that was a glitter on top. I was like, oh, damn it, that was a glitter. And then I put on top, and then the glue on the bottom actually coming through those fine leaves, right? And I kind of just wipe over my finger. I said, wow, that's so beautiful. It actually adds some texture on top. So, and then because I kind of smudge spray with my finger, they actually kind of hold that leaf very well. Isn't that pretty? So that's another great tips with for you. So, but you got to make sure that your leaf has to be water resist. So what I did is I used the alcohol ink to color my natural skeleton leaf. So if you use reinker, like a impact reinker, is going to bleed and the color will come off. So if you want to try these, and I think that adding those glitter is absolutely add a beautiful touch up. If you don't add that glitter, see, this is the one show you. I just feel like something is missing, isn't it? It's pretty too, but I think that glitter is just add a beautiful effect. Agree with me? Okay, and the next tip. Okay, before I talk about my next few awesome tips, I'm going to just remind some of you guys probably don't. Some of you already know. So I have a workshop in the March 30th at 11 o'clock Pacific time. I have only 2 more kits available, and today is March 11 already. So it needs at least 2 weeks to send this package to you. So we are going to use this stamp set, and the background is totally optional. And then this is the package. So during this 3-hour workshop, you will create 8 different cards. I will put a link below if you guys are interested to purchase this workshop kit. You had better order soon, otherwise you won't receive this kit before the March 30th. And then I have 2 more kits. available after it's sold out. Only the stamp is going to be available. Of course, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, but I'm just not able to create a more paper kit for you guys. Okay, so not for you guys, for the people who hasn't ordered the kit. Well, you know what I mean. Okay, so that's about the workshop. It's fun, and then if you are new to this channel, this stamp set is the set that I created for our Caribbean stamping cruise, which was running in the February, and a lot of you guys cannot join us on the cruise, so that's why I'm doing the workshop. So it's exactly, we had the two classes on board, and that was the project we created during our cruising. So it was so much fun, and the workshop so far, I think we have 60 people. It's going to be it's going to be awesome. We're going to craft together. If you cannot make it in the March 30th, after the workshop, I will send you a link. You can watch the replay. And there's a lot of things during the workshop, and hoping you can join us. Okay, so the next, I'm going to be talking about something else. So I had this card in my mind, and then was kind of thinking, when you're doing a card swap, it's really depend on the size. I remember one year we did a Alaska cruise. We have a 34 car swap. 34 cars. You have to make a 34 cars. That's not joking. It's a lot of work. So when you're doing the car swap, and especially a lot of numbers, you have to think about you don't want to spend too much time to cutting, or die cutting, fussy cut, those kind of stuff. So when I design this car, I say, oh, I kind of want to have some kind of window in the back. So I was thinking what I want to do. So I design this one. Okay, here is something I think I just decide. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do. So I design this pattern, and then I design one, and I like it. I say, okay, that's a design, few more. So I actually come out with 3 different pattern. So, and then I already mentioned that I'm a semi-retired, so I wasn't going to order a lot of die cut, but so we don't really launch the new stuff too often, maybe once a year, or maybe twice, every 2 year one time. So I designed the 10 new set, and then it's almost ready. And I was thinking in the beginning, okay, maybe I just do the like digital stuff. But my audience is a little bit old fashioned. So a lot of you guys probably don't know how to use the digital die cut machine. That's totally understand, because it can be very complicated. So I like it very much. So I decide I'm going to add actual die cut. So this is what's going to look like. So the die cut itself is actually for create something like a leaf, but some people they want to be able to cut it out. So I'm going to show you just in a second. So I have a 3 different pattern. The circle, okay, they are not big. They are probably just like a 2.75 inches. So there's one circle, there is a square, and there is a star. Okay, so you can just die cut on piece of cardboard, thin paper, and then you can actually create a stencil like this. Okay, something like that. And then I always thinking about when I design something, I want to sell my product. This product have to be multi-use. It cannot just make like one card and that's it. I want my customer to be able to use the stuff I design like a multi-use. So I design something is going to be like a double die cut. So what are you going to do is you can die cut first, right? Or you can die cut a circle first, and then you put the detailed die cut on top. So you will end up to have something like that. So it's going to be a double die cut like this. I actually have a few other idea. So I think it's really cute, isn't it? And then you can create a stencil. So those three are the one actually I designed in one day. And then the main purpose was doing my card swap. And then I end out to come out with a three new window die cut. So what do you think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what do you think about those two die cut. I mean those three die cut. Okay, so that's the die cut, and that's how. So this is the stencil. Okay, I think this one I because the digital I think is make it a little bit bigger. The actual die is under 3 inches. Okay, so that was something I got idea when I was creating this car. There is more um, car making tips that I'm going to share with you. Okay, so when I finish my car, I still find out this car is a little bit plain. So I want to add some rhinestone on top. So and then went to Michael's. I found they have this beautiful rhinestone. This one they have all different size. So this is actually a little bit bigger, and this one is a little bit smaller. I bought this clear one in the beginning, but I found out the car doesn't standing up. So I actually bring my car to Michael's when I choosing the color. So those are 19.99 Canadian dollars, and they have a 40% coupon. So I use one of my coupon. So this rhinestone, I don't know how you glue your rhinestone. Again, I was using this one, but remember the tube is so thin, and then if you don't use it for a while, they are going to dry out, right? So you're going to have a problem to poke the pin back. So the first card, what I do is I just put a few glue dot, and I kind of dumping few of the rhinestone on the table, and then I use my tweezer. And then I'm Chinese. All Chinese have a bad eyes. So especially now I'm getting old, I can't really see well. So it took me forever to use the tweezer. Where is the tweezer? Use the tweezer to pick up. Okay, so here's my tweezer. Use the tweezer to pick up one and then put on top of the glue, and the one put on top of glue. And then I say, man, I got to come up with some great idea, faster and easier. So, and then of course, you see, I'm always trying to find the easier, try to find a shortcut. I don't know, is that sounds good or bad? Yeah, I'm the person try to find like a shortcut, but the good way to do faster, to make my work finish sooner. Okay, so I was thinking, and when you dumping your not dump, when you put your rhinestone on the table, right? Sometimes they are face up, sometimes they are face down. So I try to, well, this is pretty good. I try to separate. Some of them is face up, some of them is face down. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do next? Next, I have this what's this one called? I have some of the boo-boos here and my hair on top. Those kind of Michael B sticky. What's that called? I don't remember what's this one called. Okay, it's just a glue sheet have too many little dots. Okay, one sheet will work for a long time. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so you kind of just okay, so you open your protection, and I was using my tweezer, put 1 2 3. That take too long. I say, well, they must have a other way to make it easy. So I kind of just lick my finger, and then pick up a hole. Look how many I can pick it out. And then I just put on top. There you go. Well, you actually give all my friend the some of my DNA. I don't have a COVID though. So by the time, so this card swap is for the end of April, so they will be safe. Okay, so if you find that that's kind of disgusting, you put a little bit water. Okay, just wet your finger. Okay, not too much. Okay, and then because too much is gonna be too wet, and then your glue is not you're going they are not going to stick. So just a little bit. Your tongue is the best. Just lick your finger is the best. Well, they don't have to know, right? How many of you, when you send a mail, you lick your envelope? I do. Okay. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you lick your envelope? Okay. Or see if your finger is dry, they won't be pick up those rhinestone. But if your finger is too wet, you won't be able to put the see. You won't be able to, or you just use a sponge with a wet a little bit. So if too wet, they are not going to stick on your sticky sheets. Okay, so that's for the one they are face out. How about those they are kind of upside down? So the upside down one, this is what they do. I just use this one. Go pick it up. There you go. All here. Okay, so now after you put all your rhinestone on top, you kind of just use a finger to burnish a little bit. And then now is the time you use your tweezer. Now you make them all sticky, right? So you use your tweezer, and then you put one, and then see, I can finish put all the rhinestone just in few minutes. And then also what you can do is so I did a little bit more, right? You just make sure you cover with the protection sheet, and then next time you want to use it, you can use it again. And then you can see there's eyeball. So I actually, if you are joining my workshop, actually you will find out in your package there is I already make this eyeball for you. So I made this eyeball, and then you can just peel them, and you can make a bunch of the eyeball. Okay, put on top, and then I think they are better than the glue. See, don't you think? Penta with that eyeball, it kind of looks scary. That's why I say, okay, go back. Oh, oops. Get a little bit glue on top, so I'm going to just clean it. So you can use this eyeball for the other car. Let's put my eyeball somewhere else. Oh, actually, let's put my eyeball, not my eyeball, my 3D ball back to here, and then just put it somewhere, and then you can use the next time. Okay, so today's video is not really talking about the assembling in the car. It's just a few of the trick I think it may be useful. So I think it's useful, isn't it? So the first one is, remember, you can color your skeleton leaf with any alcohol reinker. They will work like that. They become water resist. So when you use the glue, you don't have to worry about the bleed. And then for all the rhinestone, the first 1 or 2 car, I was using this Nouveau, and I found out they are kind of 3D, so doesn't really like the results. So I found out this sticky pack or something. I forgot what's the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just a glue sheet with micro dot glue, and I think this is very useful when you can make a bunch of them. And remember, just lick your finger, pick up the rhinestone, put on top. It worked the best. Or if it's a little bit disgusting, just use a wet sponge. Those kind, in the bank when they're counting the money. Since COVID, nobody lick their thumb anymore. But I think Well, that's just what I have around here. It's very useful. Okay, so you can do that, and then I think it's good things. And then for these three awesome small new die here. Okay, there's one. I think it is a star. It's really good. I didn't make them too big because I kind of want to keep them a little bit small, because the purpose was kind of making the window in the back. So I don't want to make it too big. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about those three little die-cut. So I think I have a 10 brand new combo set. It's coming soon. So, and then I think those three is going to arrive pretty much the same time. Okay, so I kind of still thinking, should I do the pre-order or we just wait until all the shipment arrive and then I just do all together. You know, this shipping, it can take a lot of time. It's like this workshop. I have 60 people signed out this workshop. It's a lot of preparation, but I'm so looking forward to spend 3 hours with you guys. So if you already signed out the workshop, and then I hope you already received your package already. I will send you a link pretty soon, probably in one week. Make sure Local King's info at Local King Robert Stamp is on your email list. I want to make sure they don't go to your junk mail. And then if you don't receive this email, the video link in 1 week, I will try to do in this week. Please send me an email, let me know, and I will send you the link, because this is a private event. You got to need that link. Is not going to be played on the YouTube. So just make sure you do that. For the people who cannot join us for a workshop, and don't worry, I will try my best to post a few of the project on our YouTube. So Local King Robert Stamp's YouTube channel have no commercial, and that's one of the reason people are limited to find our channel. If you like my channel, if you like me, if you find my video are useful, give me a thumb up. Subscribe Local King's YouTube channel and leave me a comment. Even your comment don't say anything, just put a smiling face. That will help us a lot. Not us, sorry, help me, because now Local King Robert Stamp is only me. Husband is no longer help me to make any stamp. It's a lot of work. Okay, so that's everything for today. I am going to put all my project, and so I stamp this image. So actually inside I did these two. Okay, and I stamp it here, and then I'm going to just put inside the package. And I am so looking forward to see all my friends, all the friends that I haven't seen more than 14 years. That's so exciting. Oh, forgot to put the icing. Okay, let's put the icing. And that's going to be my card swap. Okay, so that's everything for today. I hope today's video is make you smile. And remember, we have a 2 more workshop kit available. And for our Alaska cruise, we have only a few more spots left. If you'd like to join us on board, not us, so if you'd like to join me on board, click our website and you can find out all the information online. Okay, so remember, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumb up, turn on the little bell, and leave me a comment, and see you next time. So this is Lisa from Local King Robert Stamp. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!